back. So today we are finishing up the V1 V2 Kraton. I believe we got everything worked out now. Got the new axle or control arm in, so went ahead and did that, and everything seems to be clearing now. So I do need to put the sway bars in. So I'm going to reinstall the sway bars. And hopefully that's it. And then put the wing back on. So here's the part number for the control arms. AR330249. So as you see, it's not ARA because it's an early control arm. So it's AR330249. And it comes basically like this. You got to cut this piece off, and it comes with a right and a left. So now these, I now have 2 or 3 left sides because we had to put on the right side because I had a right. So my son did this repair. That's why I didn't film it. I let him do it. Showed him how to cut those off to make it look like that. So those do get removed. And then you're left with this to dispose of. And yeah, that's it. So Part Store had them in stock. I think they were what, 12, 13 bucks? Yeah, $12, $11.99. So now that that's done, I'm gonna get this sway bar put back in. I pulled the sway bar out because it was getting in my way trying to get that diff in there. So we're just going to install this thing. But that's the nice thing about building something like this, is that you learn a lot. Learn how to solve issues, that kind of stuff. Things that you wouldn't normally expect, you would find on something like this. Now, I think I did back off those figured as much. That one was installed backwards. Now I snugged these down, I backed them off. So I just give them a little snug to where they touch so that the bar doesn't slide too much. Come on. MIP bits, they bite really good. So now the bar doesn't slide left or right. Give us the tension that we need. Got the axles put back in. This one looks like it's a little high on the droop screw. At least my son stripped them out. There we go. You can tell where he didn't put the tool in, and he's rounding the screws out, but that's a part of learning. Yeah, it's all round at the tip because he didn't have the tool in there properly. I can get this wheelie bar put back on. Definitely much easier to pull off the wheelie bar than it is this whole wing support. Wheels. So the only thing I really think I have left on this thing is changing out that steering servo. This one I have to turn on its side in order to get these nuts down in this hole. Get the wheels on and then plug in the battery and go test that diff and make sure that there's no more noise. Hopefully it's finally fixed. Hopefully between all the little things that I did, it works. But I truly believe it was the control arm causing it, because what happens is when you go to accelerate and this thing squats to accelerate, it would basically, this control arm would hit, push the diff over that way, so the gear mesh would come off and then it would skip. So it makes sense on why it made the noise after I saw, you know, the control arm, but it really had me bumfounded on what was going on. So I get that on, get the body on, and then I'll see you guys outside. I'll see you guys outside to test this thing. Make sure that everything's working now. And then I got to figure out some sort of, I want to get roof sliders for the body so it doesn't tear it up. And then running that brace and everything, I don't have a roof support for the body. So when he starts crashing on the roof or upside down or lands bad upside down, it's going to crunch this body because there's no support in here. So I don't know if I could add the support with that kind of brace, with that center brace in there. But we're going to give it a shot. Sounding really good now. Rolling really good. Alignment's looking really good. Our droop is definitely good. It is lower to the ground. And now that the control arm's not hitting, it'll bottom out on the floor on the chassis. I thought it was the shocks bottoming out, but it was literally literally hitting that right control arm. So yeah, we'll see about that kind of stuff. But there we go. I'll see you guys outside. All right, we got the Kraton out here. We're gonna see how well this thing does now. Hopefully no more diff noise, because if it still makes diff noise, I'll have to just mail this thing to Deontay and have him fix it for me. I tried my best, but I think it's gonna work out. My son did a bunch of work on it. Really low to the ground. Nope. Something's still going on. I heard a loud click. I don't know what that click is. Heard a snap. Well, if I keep hitting the trigger, whatever it is, it'll break, right? Steering's terrible. Could be these big wheels. Wonder if that's the front. Could be. It like only does it every now and then. I must be missing something. Whatever it is, hopefully it breaks. Maybe it's a wheel hex? Because if it was a diff, you would think it would do it all the time. See if I can hear where it's coming from. Oh yeah, that's definitely in the front. Definitely sounded like the front. Oh yeah, that's loud as. Wonder if it's that center. I don't know. I'll pull apart the front next, I guess. I don't think my pinion's loose or anything. It could be. Wow. Well, I'm gonna pull apart the front, I guess. Pull apart all the hexes. Something's clicking. And that's a loud click. See? Whatever it is. Silly people. We know it's not the rear. All right, well, be a short video. I tried. This thing's gonna be an animal. I was turning and it just would not turn. I definitely got to get a steering servo in this thing. I'm cranked, and that I have to let off the turn. And the brakes are so weak. This thing's gonna be an animal when it's working. Can't wait to get them out and really rip them. Whatever it is. I slammed that front diff down when I saw that car. They're just a steady stream of cars now. And honestly, it's not busy here. It's just only busy when I'm out. It's hilarious. Gotta laugh. Gotta laugh about it. God, this thing's gonna be a beast. That's why I like these wide tires. I think the gearing's perfect. Oh, I scratched my son's body. That sucks. I really thought the wheelie bar would solve that. Too much trigger. Hopefully I didn't mess it up too bad. I wanted him to mess it up, not me. Oh, we're good. Brand used. A little bit of scratches on the wing, but that's what they're for. God, look at that. The steering's terrible again. But I'm gonna try to figure out where that noise is coming from. So we're gonna head back inside and start looking things over. Look at the front diff now. All right, guys, we'll be right back. All right, so we're gonna take a look at this front. So what I'm gonna do, I can slide the diff left and right. So I'm hoping it's something to do with that. So we're gonna pop that apart. Let's take a look at the rear and see how the rear's set up. Maybe it moved, maybe it shifted, maybe it did something wrong. No movement. So, no movement left and right. Nice and tight. But I do have a ton of movement right here. I don't know if the camera picks it up. See, left and right. So let's pop it open and look. Hopefully this is it. It's got to be one of them. You take enough stuff apart, something's got to be it. But that's a loud noise. So we're going to basically do the same thing. I'm going to pop sway bar off. I really thought we had it with the rear. But this is the fun, figuring this stuff out. This is the part that's the blast, is figuring out what's making that noise. At least for me it is. Nicely greased. And let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, those teeth are sharp. Way too much slop. Yep. As you guys can see, I'll bring you guys in. I don't know if this light is blinding you guys or what. Check this out. So I'm thinking it's something to do with this. That bearing's not moving. The other bearing's shifting. So we need to get shims on the backside here. And you guys know I don't have any shims. I was at the store and I probably should have bought some. I have some somewhere, but I think I used everything I have. So I'm going to have to get some shims or something to stop that play. %. Well, let me figure something out. Maybe I can cut a washer. Maybe I can do something. But that's going to end this video. We're going to get this fixed. Then we're going to get out. And we will see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.